Okay, so of course we start the second episode with them doing a recap of Rel fighting old Jamaican dude, and he hit him with the uppercut because he really did charge him with his head down and his arms above his head, and it's like, I know Relly is tall, but that's just not the best way to go. You're better off hopping, skipping, and jumping. Anyways, Orlando Brown, Oslot, whatever his name is, and everybody else looking a little bit confused. Orlando Brown talking about somewhere the popcorn at. Old Jamaican dude arguing with security or something like that, and he talking about some, yeah, hoes don't play with me, da da da. I don't fucking know. I really don't care. Here's who's in this car with Jonathan, and then these niggas is in the car together. Um, so shit, what's up? So this is the house. The house is pretty chill. The house is actually way better than any of the baddies houses I've ever seen. And I don't know if it's just because it's in Texas and it's probably a little bit cheaper, or they really do just hate the girls, to be honest with you. And of course, Jonathan, greedy ass, is going to be the first one to look for his room. And he didn't even get the best room in the house. He was satisfactory with it, but Prince really did get the best bedroom in the house. I thought it was really cute when Carry On got his room, whatever, and Raspy and Orlando was like, all right, in the next house, we make sure you get a good room. Just make sure, you pick your room first. And everybody's like, all right, bet. They were really, really cute. So adorable. I love the brotherliness and all of this already. And then, so Relly's in his room, and then I forgot his name. And then, I forgot his name. And the chef dude, they talk, and he's just like, I feel like you shouldn't have jumped into that fight. And then chef dude's like, I didn't jump nobody. And it's just like, you're not understanding what I'm saying. You, after Jonathan already like done beat him up or caught him off guard, you think coming in after that isn't jumping or whatever. Like, that shit was kind of weird to me. But really was like, all right, y'all can get up out my room with all this rigmarole. I gotta call my boyfriend or whatnot. So then him and dude get into it again about a fucking bedroom that's right next to Riley's room. And it's just like, you know what? I didn't even care because you share a bathroom with him. You shared this with him. It's like, if you really didn't care, then why didn't you just give up at the first, like, nah, this is my room. If you really didn't care, you would have just been like, all right, bet. And then went to go find another fucking room. Anyway, Prince and the other bit of the gang is getting along. Prince, Rasby, Orlando, and Carry On are getting along just fine. And what I found kind of like weird, or what I find kind of weird, is them calling themselves veterans. And it's just like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. There's only been so far on 2 seasons, 1 season complete, and the second season ongoing of this show. So I don't feel like anyone should say veterans of anything. The only people who can say that is people that were on Bad Girls Club that happened years ago. That's the only thing that makes sense when it comes to veterans. If you're on season 1 of a show and you're on season 2, it's really not all that. But anyway, so Jamaican dude and Relly go into Jonathan's room, and Relly's talking to Jonathan, talking about some, so when Anthony come in here, y'all gonna be cool. And Jonathan's like, I'm a grown-ass man, da-da-da-da. And it's like, all right, bro. Anyways, moving on from that. So Orlando and Rasby go out to the court with old dudes out on the court. They having a good time, being silly, whatnot. So come back in the house. I don't know. This Chef D dude is kind of getting on my fucking nerves. So Prince comes in the house with his shirt off. And, they're joking around. And Chef D is just like, oh, you trying to show off? And he pull up his raggedy old shirt, trying to show something. It's just like, ew, please put it away. Like, everything is just blowing the fuck out of me from him. Anyways, you see people trying to chill in the kitchen, roll up and whatnot. You can tell the 2 light-skinned dudes is Prince, and I forgot the other dude's name, Mosby or something like that. They trying to chill for real. Like, they're not with all that. So anyways, Jonathan gets in with Asala or something, and Asala's just explaining to him, da-da. And then Jonathan was just like, you don't know what this man did. You don't know what type of, has he gotten you into some shit you don't know about? And it's just like, it still doesn't excuse the fact that, like, you were already beating him up. What the fuck was Chef D coming in after that for? Like, he should just get his one-on-one. And then, of course, Relly is over it already. He's just like, y'all doing all this yip, yap, bibbity, bab. I don't care about all that, period. So the next thing you know, he's on the phone with Lips, because that's all he is, lips and a voice. I don't hate Anthony or anything like that. It's just funny because it's just really just lips, and it's just lips. Like, that's all I can see every time I see him on screen. Anyways, the boys are sitting around on a little patio. They're having a good old time talking about we need to go to a strip club. We gotta eat. We gotta do a toast because we in a new house. They start freestyling a little bit. It's really cute. They're really adorable. Mosby, whatever, is having a good time. He's really appreciating how everyone's getting along. Like, I know he's just excited to be there, and he gives very adorable vibes. Like, he's so adorable to me. So Asala, or whatever his name is just like, nah, I used to do a little dance, a little 1-2 back in my day. So he doing his little 1-2 bop bop. Relly's cracking up. Everybody's cracking the fuck up. Next thing you know, Anthony home. Anthony get there. And, he looking mad uncomfortable the entire fucking time. Like, he looks like he does not want to be there. So then Relly and Carry On meet up with him, and they're talking to him. And Relly looks just as concerned as fucking Anthony does. So, finally everyone's gathering around the pool table, whatnot. And Jonathan just looks like an angry Barney. Like, he really just looked like an angry fucking plum, of an angry fucking eggplant. Like, he's just like, this nigga's here. Like, did you not expect him to be there? And then Anthony looking like, ooh, 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 whatever. And then Chef D is just looking like how he looking. And Orlando always looks either concerned or like very intrigued. And it's probably both, to be honest with you. So Anthony is talking to Jonathan. Is just like, we friends for real outside of all this shit. Like, that really hurt me because I know how you handle things in person. And it sounded like it's some reality TV shit, and Anthony isn't with that. I don't know Anthony. I don't know anything about him outside of this show shit. I don't know if he's fake or not, but he doesn't really give me super fake. He just gives me like he's in the middle, so people call it fake. Like, it's really not that big of a deal. So, he's talking to Jonathan like, this isn't you. I'm used to you. That's outside of here. And then he's turning to Chef D, and he's like, but I don't fuck with you, basically. And Orlando's like, oh my God, I don't fuck with you. And then they talking about something, they used to live together, and he's like, I never used to live with you. And it's just like, bro, I'm gonna need y'all to stop capping. Like, all this capping shit is very annoying. And they're really like, you definitely used to live with us. Like, you all used to room together. We all used to room together. And Chef D look appalled, like, that's just a bold-faced lie. And it's just like, no, I can see it in your eyeballs that he's telling the truth. So he's just like, all right, so what's up then? Come around the pool table. And mind you, Anthony got that little broken hand or whatever. And that's that. And I'm glad I summed all of that up because there's a lot of pictures that I had to screenshot for this. But that's literally basically the episode. And of course, the next episode is going to be some more fighting. And I will give the bad boys credit where it's due, because I did kind of, whatever they did with these boys, it's probably the boys themselves, it did make me a little bit attached, because it's not those straight niggas that was like, so are you straight or are you gay? It's like they put them on that season for a fucking reason, and it blew the shit out of me. But I'm glad the straight guys on here, everyone's like friends and stuff like that. Everyone has their boundaries. You can see everyone respects each other for the most part, besides the people that already have problems with each other. It's just very, very cute, and they're very adorable. I think I'm going to like this season, aside from all the fighting stuff. But the fighting kind of adds to, because it's more, I'm not going to say personal, but you can still see the other relationships. I just hope that I get to know some of the other guys that I have no like idea about. But that's my recap, and have a great morning, noon, or night. Please spread kindness in the world. If you don't, I'll find you.